Okay, this is tutorial 2-8 in the GIS tutorial 1 textbook. We're skipping 2-7, the fishnet maps. So this is on creating group layers and layer packages. So we're taking layers and we're going to put them together. So we want to start with a new map. So we are not going to open this time. We're just going to do File, New, and we'll start with a blank map and click on OK. And they want us to save this as tutorial 2-8. We're going to save it as tutorial 2-8 with our name on the end, so we know that's the one that we did. And so tutorial 2-8 dash and then your last name. So on the bottom of page 83 now, we want to create a layer group and description. So in the table of contents, we want to right-click layers and we want to click new group layer. So there's new group layer. And we want to right-click this and we want to set some properties for it. So click Properties. And then on number 3, we want to click the General tab and type NYC Fire. So where it's right up here for the layer name is going to be NYC Fire. And NYC Firehouses and Population is going to be the description. Okay. And now on page 84, we want to click the Group tab, and we want to click Add. So we're going to add some layers to this group, and we want to browse through the data folder to the New York City Geo database, nyc.gdb, and we want to select a bunch of them. So let's click on Add, and I want to go, you're going to have to navigate through here until you find your files, and mine are on my C drive, so let me see, where does this take me? That's not where I want to go. Okay, so GIST1 maps, and how about this one? That's not what I want either. Let's do connect to folder. And I want to go to this PC. And I want to go to my C drive. And I want to go to sRepress. And I want to go to the data. And there should be a New York City.gdb, and there it is. And I may have to go up one level. Let's try that and click on OK. Okay, and now it's showing me the New York City Geodatabase. Now I can double click at this level. And we want boroughs, facilities, fire companies, and water. So boroughs, and hold the control key down, facilities, fire companies, and water. And we want to click Add, but do not click OK, it says. Click boroughs and the up arrow until it is at the top of the group layer list. So let's do boroughs, and let's move that up to the top. And boroughs is probably a polygon layer, but what we're probably going to do is we're probably going to make it hollow with just the lines. That's what my guess is. Click water and the down arrow so it's at the bottom of the group layer. And so there's water and down arrow, and now we got boroughs at the top, we got water at the bottom, and now we can click OK on this. And now we are going on to the bottom of page 84, which is on Symbolizing Layers. The table of contents, we want to right-click on boroughs, By the way, you notice the organization over here now. We've got this New York City file, which is a group layer, and you can tell it's a group layer because it's got 4 layers indented underneath it here. So we want to right-click boroughs, and yeah, I've got it selected. I need to try that again. So let's back off, try it again. Right-click, and we want to choose Properties, and we want to go to the Symbology tab, and we want to choose Single Symbol, which is over here, and hollow fill black outline with a width of 1.5. So let's click on this. We want hollow fill. Looks like that's black outline already for us. It is, and we want a width of, and this only goes by 1, so we got to type in 1.5, and leave the properties window open. Okay, it didn't say anything about clicking on OK here, but I think we're supposed to. So click on the Labels tab, which is up here. Click the checkbox for label features in this layer. So we want those features to be labeled. And then click on the Symbol button. So here's our Symbol button. And then Edit Symbol button right there, and then we want to go to the mask. I'm not sure what happened there. Let's try it again. Edit symbol, and it's a little slow. And we want to go to the mask tab here, and we want to put a halo in, and just click OK 3 times. So there's an OK, and OK, and OK. And now we want to right-click Facilities, and we want to change its properties. So go down to the bottom for Properties, and we're going to do a query here. We don't want to see all of the facilities. So let's go to Definition Query here, and we want Facility T equals 2101. So we can just type it in here. Actually, I don't know if we can type that's just the where clause in there. Let's go down here and do Query Builder. And I think you may have to type all that stuff in up above. I've never used it before. I've just used the Query Builder all the time. So the where clause here is going to be Facility T underscore T, and SQL is usually not case sensitive, equals 2101, and then we want to click on OK, and then we want to click on OK. And that was the dots, and that significantly reduced all of the dots. And it says this is just the New York City firehouses. So 2101 is the code for firehouse. And now you can see the borough boundaries and labels. And now let's go to the top of page 85. Rename the facilities layer as firehouses. So just right click on that, and there should be a rename option here somewhere. Am I missing the rename option? Well, let's just click on it a second time, and that's one way to rename it. And we want to call this firehouses. And hit enter. And we want square 2, Mars red, size 6. So we can just double click on the little dot here. And we want square 2, Mars red, and we want a size of 6 here. So I'm just going to type a 6 on top of that, and then I think we can click OK. And then we want to go to the table of contents. We want to right click on fire companies. We're going to make some changes to that. And we want properties and symbology. And we want to go to quantities, and we want graduated colors for this. And we want population 2010 as the value field. So let's go here and look at population 2010. And select the black and white color ramp. Mine did that by default, it appears. So if yours doesn't, you can take a look, and I think it's near the bottom. Yeah, it's right down here near the bottom. Okay. So click the symbol heading above the color ramp chips, and it says flip the symbol. So now instead of going from white to black, it's going to go from black to white. And then we're on number 7. Click the classify button, and which is over here. And our classification method is quantile, so that'll divide it up into 5 equal parts. And click OK, leaving the layer properties window open. So I'm going to click on OK, and the layer properties window here is still open. Click the label heading over the right half of the symbols. That'd be right here. And we want to choose Format Labels. And we want to show thousands separators. So that's the checkbox right here. And then we want to click on OK, and then we want to click on OK. And now we're going to do the water. Right-click on water and choose its properties. And we want to go to its symbology. And we want single symbol, blue with no outline, and click OK. So click on this. And we want okay, I'm looking for what they mean by single symbol here, and I'm not saying, let's just choose blue with no outline. Let me see if I can choose no color here for the outline, and click OK. So let's click on OK, click on, well, not again. Now we should be on page 86. And well, it did not tell us to click OK the final time, but apparently they did. So we're back here, and this is our map right now. And this should look pretty much like the one on the bottom of page 85. Okay, except they never flipped their colors for this map. So ours, where they see light colors on theirs, we're going to see dark colors on ours, and vice versa. Okay. Let's go to page 86, and we want to right-click New York City Fire, and we want to create a layer package. And in Layer Package window, we want to click Save Package to File. So Save Package to File is turned on, and then we want to click the Item Description button. And let me see, that would be over here. I wouldn't call that a button. Type New York City firehouses and populations in the summary. So a new NYC firehouses and population. And let's try to spell that right. And NYC fire as the tag. So it's going to be NYC _ fire as the tag. And then click the share button and wait. So we'll click the share button and hope that doesn't take too long. And click on OK, and that is the end of tutorial 2-8.